is Georgie here, Cosmic Heart Space. So I'm coming here to share a live with you. Whoever feels called to join now and on the replay, to listen to me talk about another beautiful piece of sacred art that is all a part of. So I've just started. So I'm just gonna say that, yeah, we're just gonna really connect into a lovely sacred art piece that is going to be a part of this clothing line. I mean, it's clothing, it's going to be mugs, and you can buy pictures as well on canvas if you wish to. And the one that I'm bringing through today, it's still very much even in its process through me. So how these mandalas and just generally any artwork that is created in such a way that there is channeling, there is codes, there's sacred information that is held within these artwork, that it takes a lot of a process through the being that is bringing it through, that is creating it, because whatever it's bringing to us, we have to learn to embody that within ourselves. So that comes with looking at our shadows and looking at what needs healing within us, and we have to go through that initiation and activation process. So there's a lot that goes into each individual piece of anyone that does write artwork down and create. Will completely understand that it's such a process, which is, wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, you wouldn't want to do it any other way, because it's truly the enactment of bringing it in for this new earth to be birthed through us. And I think that's done through really working through those shadows, and the rough edges of ourselves have to be smoothened, and we have to look at them first and know that they're there and they exist before we can even begin to work on them. So yeah, absolute honour. Just wanted to start with that. And if you're now going to tune in to this artwork, I'm probably going to talk about maybe a little bit about the journey that's coming through with this, and I'm still not sure how it will be coming through as a meditation yet, but I always trust that it just happens. When we're in the moment, I get given the visions there and then, in the moment. I go on the journey with you. Where you go, I go, and vice versa. So let's just tune into our heart space. Just breathe in and out in this space, connecting to your own individual cosmic heart, so you can receive this cosmic information. So you're like extending your heart resonance, your love resonance out, further out into the cosmos, so you can truly receive the cosmic energies. Our heart is a magnetic field, and if we're trying to keep ourselves shielded and suppress our love, then it suppresses the length of which the magnetic field can expand to. So we're just visualizing, however you wish to visualize what a magnetic field looks like from your heart space out. Just visualize that expanding all around you, 360 degrees all around, up and down, expanding out from the heart as far as you possibly can. And it doesn't matter if you can't visualize and imagine and see what that might look like, but just get a feel and a sense that you're expanding, as if you can now feel your heart touching the trees around you, or the walls, the sky, the earth, the soil, the streams of water, and then out beyond that space, going around the whole entire world, beyond that with every breath, breathing in and out, expanding and opening and widening the heart's magnetic field with love. This love field is so strong, so abundant, it infinitely is in flow with love. Touching the stars and the planets. So just feeling totally and completely connected to all dimensions and spaces with this beautiful heart resonance. Just with pure love emanating in and moving through, in and out, effortlessly and freely. And now we feel that connectedness that connects us together here in this space and really helps everybody feel that beautiful heart loving resonance. I'm going to share with you the mandala. And here we are. It's a cosmic Yoni. Has its own kind of toroidal field in a very egg-like shape, and we have like a flame energy that moves up and down. It's like constantly, we've got here where it's like this, it's also very representative of that very kundalini kind of energy. Sorry guys, nearly knocked out my own hand. Well, we have this here space where like the energy really builds and builds momentum and then opens up and moves up. And of course when I say Yoni, we know that we're also a very representative of you know, the female sexual, I was going to say organs, not the organs, but the feminine parts. I don't know what you can say on these channels without them getting annoyed. I don't know if they would be fussed about that kind of thing. I don't know. So here we are, and it's one that it really taps into you know, sacred sexuality, sexual energy, yeah, sacral energy. And so for me this has been like such a like it's a really challenging energy for me to bring this through and to share this for many reasons. You know, being female, we're really taught to suppress this kind of energy, and being modest and you know, private about that aspect of ourselves and that energy, and whether we show our sensual sexual energy where we demonstrate that, but this is a real portal space, you know, to bring in that sexual power. And this is something that obviously, you know, this mandala doesn't just ignite that for women, it also does ignite this for absolutely anybody. You know, you don't have to be an embodiment of a female to really receive the sacred sexual energy that comes with this particular sacred artwork. It's very much about the understanding of course, that feminine aspect of ourselves, and where have we in our lives potentially had sexual trauma, suppression, and it helps us to rekindle that energy. And if you look really close, if you can see closer, there's lots of symbols, light language symbols and codes that are moving in and out through that. So what that does is it's really igniting that and helping that movement for individuals that wish to work with the energy of this artwork here. It really is very cosmic as well. As you can see, the outside, when I got the vision of this particular piece, I was it's like it almost just feels like vroom, and you're just going up in that void space. It's almost like it just came out of the void to show me this beautiful divine energy. So yeah, literally anybody that really feels that they wish to work with their sexual energy, and it's really important. This is a really important energy. All energy is important, of course, but really working with our sexual energy, because there's been so much trauma within our collective and within absolute ancestral lines. Countless cultures have and religions and all sorts have manipulated this energy, or obstructed this energy in some way. And it's so interesting that I was getting the call in to speak about this one the night before, and then last night I literally could barely sleep because I was getting so many jolts of energy just moving through my body, like that kundalini energy just shooting through me, and my body was like shaking like this. Through that out the night, it was like waking me up, like I was sleeping but kept waking up because my body was just like just moving on its own with the energy coming through, because I was being essentially prepared to start truly sharing this energy with everybody. So yeah, I'm just holding it here now just to begin to talk about it, but I think I will hold a more intimate Zoom session with those that feel called to join, so we can really sit in a really nice sacred space together in a ceremony, and receive the energy, and we can work with our meridians again with this. It's very important to work again with the meridians, because that's our meridians run through all of these areas. If there's a block within the sacral area and these lower chakras, we're not able to then obtain that energy that we accrue. Is that the right word? Recruit. Now I can't say it. Occur in our what we would call in like Qigong is our Dantian. So our sacral, our lower chakra area, we hold that energy. Again, it's that kundalini energy also builds there, and we can enable that to move more freely and safely, of course. I mean, there's a lot of fear around that energy, about it exerting and moving up before our time is ready and things like that, and and it can be really suppressed from that state. I'm just read what you've said here. So you've said sensuality, right? That is a very primal and human energy. Tomorrow, Taurus Scorpio is very earth, visceral. Yeah, thank you. This is my primal energy also, Scorpion, and NR34. I'm not sure what NR34 means. From my human design in the sacral chakra. Yes, now I am in recovery of COVID, and my body gives me some energy when I feel into this energy of women's sensuality. Yeah, so beautiful. I don't follow human design, interesting, but I do know about the gene keys, so it might be a bit different. But let me just process that to see what I need to yeah, the earth energy, Scorpio, and isn't it? Yeah, Scorpio energy, because it's so Scorpio energy is really about being sensual and really opening up to that space. And it's interesting because and I know I don't really often talk too much about my horoscope, but so I'm Libra Sun in the 12 signs, and but I'm also a Moon Scorpio, and I guess that there's this innocence I feel that I've always played in that very Libra, airy innocentness that they sort of carry, I think, and yet there's, and as you get older, you know, I think it, from my perspective, I don't feel as Libra anymore, and I think there is that very Scorpio energy, very serious, very deep. And of course this is really what's coming through with these current pieces that are the collaboration, are all about the you know, the sexuality, the sexual energy, the and the divine feminine. You know, it's so I've got another one that's the bee energy. If you was to scroll back, you'd find I did speak a little bit about that a while ago, because we have had this aspect suppressed, and I was really toying with the idea of whether I go down this road of really getting into even about the divine feminine, because of you know, wanting to almost appeal to everybody, which I guess could be a Libra trait, I suppose you could say, of being a bit of a people pleaser, and thinking that could contradict or isolate people that don't identify with female or male, or you know. But actually it really does come down to the fact that no matter what you identify as, from my personal perspective, you know, we still hold a divine feminine and masculine within ourselves. Of course that can be distorted, and we need to rebalance that within ourselves, whatever we choose to express, you know, in this physicality sense. But you know, to truly just understand that, you know, if we look at the Vedic science, and we have the two energies that sit on the left and the right side. When we look at the rising of the Kundalini energy, it moves through both, and both need to be simultaneously in balance to enable, as well as the chakras, to enable that, you know, snake energy to rise. Oh, that's the same stuff, yeah. And of course, you know, and for your recovery, you want to be able to really hold enough life force within yourselves to move through that recovery. You know, so I definitely recommend, you know, like, tune into this mandala if you wish, and you can just you could tap on any sort of meridian that you feel called to tap on. You could tap very gently on your lips. You can tap directly on your sacral area, and just breathing into that space. You can breathe and imagine that energy just filling up in that space. And you could even do so you have your hands here, just you know, or vice versa, either way. And if you want to breathe in and breathing out, opening up, feeling yourself like you're opening up, whatever kind of resonates with you. I think it's always important to just play in that field, play with the movement to see what feels really good in your body, because it's all about really working intuitively, isn't it? We can look at routines, we can follow systems, but at the end of the day it's about our intuition and what feels right for us, because some systems will really sit beautifully for some and it really works in their life, and others not so, and we need to look at if we need to tweak that to really suit ourselves. So yeah, I'm feeling like a little bit of a transmission just to bring in some of the energy a bit more. So I'm going to hold this up again. You can gaze, or if you just want to close your eyes, just to listen in. No, thank you, taking care of your body in the moment. Yeah, and look at me peering over. And that's really important. I just shared a post actually. If you look up a woman on YouTube called Find Me in the Stars, they're called Sam, Find Me in the Stars, and absolutely phenomenal astrologer. She has spoken about the current energies that we're moving into for Friday for the eclipse, and how she works with the 13 signs as well. So it's like the working with the 12 and the 13 together, and how that they can play with each other, and really it helps you to kind of really see where your energy's at and what aligns. But the reason I mention that is because she speaks a lot about body care, and I find that really interesting. I just bought a course of like a really superfood cleanse thing, which I will speak more about when that arrives, and I'm going to share my journey with that, I think, because it'd be really potent to see how that develops and shifts my frequency. I work, you know, with such high dimensional energy that it can be quite it can be quite a toll, really, to be in the environment that I'm in and be doing what I'm doing. It's like these two together can actually be really, you know, it's like it's actually, you know, I don't like using the word work a lot, but it is work. Do you know what I mean? It's like you've got to do a lot to take care of yourself in this environment, and it can be really triggering. And I'm sure that there are people who are in even more you know, challenging in circumstances, so hearts go out and completely honoured to all of those that are in that space and taking that path, because, you know, you're bringing a lot forward for people. So without further ado, I'm sure I've talked enough, at least in English. So here we are, here is our sacred art. So just feeling into your heart space, and of course indeed your sacral space. And if you're familiar with the dantian, the lower dantian, and you can imagine that this mandala, if you can, just that it is moving out, and it's actually going to just sit very comfortably in that space, and it's moving like a flame, and the energy, the way it moves is like a flickering flame, and it's igniting the flame within you. And just tuning in to your body, and just feel it really grounding in as well. Feel really grounded. This is a very grounding practice, as well as being in the cosmos. We play with the both together, okay, just for balance. We bring in the cosmos within ourselves. We remember that we are the cosmos. It's not outside of ourselves. It is us. Ulaliam dariash ukt es ush aruk utataprash rukt up oh is auf umbufufayash miramash na mearia quatesh ma se irakt uk mash me bikawadesh dikitarash ira akitira esh ira akira ashira akira esh ira akira eri akira wash ira wash Neria maru maria ramurash mira maurea kira wumbrea maurea was ira mea neri ikira wairea nira area ware ea kira erwera inara wereash neria kiandaria wania marea yarua yarea ira warea nyara wash nere ira nyer ur andorea yerunyam ner aus ner ur ir uk ur uk ashum ner shum. Just taking a much larger expanded breath now. Send that breath down to your feet, through your toes, through into the earth, or into the heart of Gaia. You may need to get up and move around, dance, put some music on after this and just move your body. Allow the energy to move freely and with beautiful surrender and flow. Kalish, tekel, urkter, kaumusuap mer ibiaush nber rakwesh. So thank you everyone who's joined. If you didn't catch the whole thing, just watch it on a replay. You can then skip to the transmission if you don't want to listen to me talking about all sorts of different things. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to bringing this energy. I mean, there's some mandalas that I haven't even put up there and shared yet, so and they're really powerful to me anyway. Whether it'll resonate with you, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, all divinely meant, and we just really surrender to that process and just know that nothing's really bad or out to get you. It's all just the process of being there to show you what you truly want, what you truly need, and what is for your highest good. So seek that, find that, and when you do, nurture it and nourish it and support that within yourself. That's the journey. That is the journey. And yeah, so hopefully within next week we'll have the clothing out for people who wish to receive those. I'm going to look at bringing a more intimate space for this mandala. It'll be free. Of course, people can donate if they want to in that space. I'm going to try and drop in live here a little bit more, and we can do some meditations as well if people can't make Zooms. I think it's good to be in lots of different spaces together. but yeah, this is really divine work, and I'm just feeling super honored and excited to be bringing this through. Like I can't tell you, you know, and you won't know until you see it and feel and get to experience in each and every one for yourself too. I'm nearly there as well with coming back into doing some personal ones as well. I know I said that a couple of weeks ago and I haven't reactivated that, but it's just need to be present with these guys. They are it's living energy, it's life force energy, cosmic energy and codes that are speaking and communicating with me, through me, as me, so that we can all experience that as well. So going with the flow. Thank you for joining, and loads of love. I will speak to you all very soon. Write in the comments if you guys would like to maybe have once a week, once every 2 weeks maybe. We could do like a live coding session again. I did do those at the very beginning when I started this Instagram. I think they were quite fun. I think that'd be nice to offer that again if you want to. If people want to join, then let me know. Okay, and then we could maybe look at what's a good day and a time for everybody, because I know we're all in different time zones. So yes, beautiful day. Enjoy your Scorpio Taurian energy that is flowing through us. Enjoy tomorrow's eclipse when that hits wherever you are. Just be present with your body. Just be in constant reminder that you are love, and that we're all love, and we're all on this journey. So be kind, and namaste. Okay, see you guys. Bye.